Damon Kirkpatrick. Damon, tell everybody where we're at.
We are at Red Top Mountain State Park at our 1840s era log cabin, which was originally about 11 miles from here and moved over here a few years ago. And we're at the Harvest Time at the Homestead event, which is where we basically reenact pioneer life as it would have appeared around the 1840s in this area. So we've got some cooking going on, open hearth cooking in the kitchen, and a lot of the toys and events that would have been going on at a similar type of thing back then. The Harvest Time was a big deal for pioneers, and often families would come together to help harvest each other's crops. So it was also a big celebration each year as everybody gathered together to help out each farmer, and they would have festivities and food and all kinds of things going on. So we basically try and reenact that.
This cabin, is there anything real about it? It was created for this park, or you say it was real? It actually...
Yeah, this cabin is an original cabin from the 1840s. There are a few pieces that have been replaced as they moved it. Some of the pieces had been infested with bugs and things like that, but most of the cabin is real. The roof was replaced, the porch was replaced, but the actual structure itself is all original. And you can look right here, this one board, this one log, goes from end to end.
Right.
The entire length of the cabin, and this was real typical of cabin construction back then in this area.
This is a pretty good sized cabin.
Yeah, it is. It was not a small cabin. It was for a family of about 15 people that lived here, 15 children. So it was pretty sizable for the day. The construction is about normal, typical. They had usually two boxes, two big squares connected by a breezeway, the dog trot in the middle to try and keep things cool, and fireplaces on each end to keep things warm during the winter.
What do you think life was like in the 1840s around here?
Well, life was a lot about trying to make it, trying to get through, trying to survive. And the structure, as we've worked here and done this event year after year, we've learned more and more about what it was like to be here during the time and how they would have kept cool and how they would have kept warm and where they would have done different things. It was definitely a harder life, but it was also a much simpler life.
What kind of Indian population they have out here? Any idea?
What kind of
Indian population?
Well, the Indians were actually all relocated.
They were gone in 1840?
Yeah, 1832 is when that happened. So all the Native Americans in the area were basically moved out.
Wow.
And all the property in this area was put up into a lottery. So anybody could put their name in a hat and win 40 acres, depending on the location. Sometimes it was a little bigger, sometimes it was a little smaller. So all the Native Americans would have been gone. This house, where it used to stand, was a Native American property, and there were a few other structures that were original to the Native Americans that lived there. And the cabin was built shortly after that. We suspect that the original construction of the cabin happened while the family lived in whatever the Native Americans had built there as well, because they would have had cabins as well in this area.
Anything interesting you can show me in the inside here?
Sure, absolutely. Come on in.
Okay.
One of the first things most people don't think about is, yes, there were 15 kids that lived here, not all at once, but it was a very, very, very big family that lived here. And kids, for the most part, the older ones, starting at around age 6, would have actually slept upstairs in the loft most of the time. The infants and young children would have been down here with mom and dad, and the older kids would have been up there with the dried ham and the dried beans and all of that good stuff. So during the winter, that was a great place to be because it was so much warmer. During the summer, all of the chinking on the cabin, which is this spot between the logs, would have been removed. So the whole cabin would have been constantly breezy through, including upstairs. So it wasn't a terrible place to sleep even during the summer. Now your kitchen fires, however, would have stayed burning 24/7. So a lot of cabins like this, you'll see a separate kitchen constructed nearby so that they could reduce the heat during the summer. But the kitchen fires would have burned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You never let your kitchen fire go out. Another interesting thing is this cabin down here in Georgia, compared with similar cabins as you move further north, the rocks for the fireplace on our cabin are on the outside. So the chimney structure is completely outside of the cabin. As you move further north, that chimney actually moves in because it retains the heat, and that was much more important up north. Our cabin has a dog trot almost the same width as each room, and the reason for that was obviously it kept a lot of breeze coming through. But again, as you move further north, the cabin construction is real similar, but that dog trot gets more and more narrow the further north you move. So what that represents to us was how ingenious they were at figuring out how to make sure that the places they lived adapted well to the climates.
Damon, thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. We enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
That I get asked all the time is, what's your favorite thing to eat? And of course, I always say everything, because everything's good. Regardless if you like pork or chicken, we've got you covered, and we have the best vegetables ever. So come and eat at Slopes, so next time somebody asks you what your favorite thing to eat is, you know exactly what to tell them.
Tired of spending your days cleaning? Then give us a call at Excel Cleaning Services and let us do the work for you. We offer home and office cleaning, apartments, move in, move out, new construction. Give us a call today at 770-606-2234 or 404-851-4218. We offer free quotes, and we are licensed, bonded, and insured. Give us a call, Excel Cleaning.
Hi, I'm Mark Kinney, owner of Kona Ice. I'm here to talk to you about our birthday package. For $45 plus $2 per guest, Kona Ice will bring the truck, the lights, the music, the excitement to your park, pool, or even to your home for a birthday party. All your guests will receive a small Kona Ice and a temporary tattoo from Kona Ice. The birthday guests will receive a King Kona, the large size, temporary tattoo, a flower lei, and a t-shirt. That's $45 plus $2 per guest from Kona Ice. 404-271-5887.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, that's not filled out registration.
What?
Robert Taylor, and we are over here at the Little Rob Taylor Memorial Ballfield. Now I understand that's your son?
Yes.
It was named after your son?
Yes. My son was shot and killed December the 29th, and the city of Euharlee named the Ballfield after my son. Veronica. And their target actually is doing a volunteer event coming out and cleaning up the ball field, taking care of the ball field. They're redoing the fence, they're painting fences, hanging fences, and they're doing cleanup and everything, planting roses on the hill. This is my wife, Veronica.
Veronica, nice to meet you. I'm very sorry to hear this. This
Picture of our son.
Thank you, sir.
That's
I'm
your
gonna let you
son.
talk to him.
I just came out here today, and I just wanted somebody to explain to me what this is all about, what's going on out here today.
Okay, what we're doing is the city, our son was shot and killed in December. It was an accidental shooting.
Right.
The city has donated a ball field and named it after our son. It's the Little Rob Memorial Ball Field here at Osborne Park, historic Osborne Park. So we wanted to kind of give back to the city for honoring our son and get together and help clean up and just kind of beautify the Osborne Park area and the Covered Bridge area. You know, just trying to give back to them for honoring our son.
How old was your son?
He was 13.
Okay. How are you holding up? How are you doing? I mean, I can't even, most people can't.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's not quite 9 months, and I miss him dearly.
Right.
I miss him so much. But he was a kid who just had an infectious, great attitude. I mean, he smiled and laughed. He joked. He was a Christian. He was saved. He was very much into church. He was a part of the Christian Athlete Association. Good. Yes. He was a leader.
Right.
In his what he did. He led. And he was a great encourager. His best phrase was, "Come on, guys, we got this." It didn't matter if they were down.
Right.
12 points. But it would be like, "Come on, guys, we got this," and he'd be the encourager. So that's what I'm trying to remember, and that's what I'm trying to hold on is to keep his legacy of laughter, love, sportsmanship, teamwork,
right.
Alive. So that's what we're doing here. We hope to make it a yearly event.
Right.
We hope to make it a yearly event and keep this historic area clean and looking nice and pretty for him.
It looks like a great turnout.
Yes, sir. City of Euharlee's been awesome in helping us to do this. Target Corporation could not have been better. I mean, they have touched my heart in ways that you just can't even explain.
Right.
You see a sea of red out here, and it's all the Target, a lot of Target volunteers. My husband works with Target, so it was something that was close to them. A lot of these people, a lot of them did know our son, so it's close to our heart. Our son played ball here. He went to school right there at the school. He went to church right there, and he's buried right there, kind of in a circle. We're kind of keeping everything in a circle, keeping his legacy alive, because he was an awesome kid. A lot of people knew him. His Facebook page is still up and running.
Is it?
Yes, up and running, and posts all the time, and new friends all the time.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it's really cool. It's really cool. We're honored to be able to do this, and just so excited.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
New York Style Pizza and Bistro. I'm Angelo. I'm the executive chef here. I'm going to take you through a quick tour of the restaurant. Here is my executive chef, Ernie. This is my pizza guy, Chago, getting ready to make some pizzas and strombolis. And here we have a typical Italian meal that's presented to this table. Anything from the chicken to the seafood to the pastas. You can get it all here at Angelo's. Come on down, join us for an authentic Italian meal. See you at Angelo's.
I'm with Dr. Hinesley. We're at the 2011 Brain Bowl. Dr. Hinesley, what is the 2011 Brain Bowl?
Well, this is a fun activity sponsored by the Cartersville Schools Foundation, where we have teams from civic organizations, from businesses that are competing against each other in a Brain Bowl. It's a fundraiser for the foundation, and all the proceeds are used to help support mini grants for our teachers in the Cartersville City Schools. And this is our fourth year, I believe, doing it, and we've had a good time doing it. And we have more teams this year than we've ever had, and it's real exciting. So we appreciate the support of our community.
Do these teams take it seriously?
They do. They really do. In fact, we've made some adjustments this year from the past 3 years as a result of feedback we got. We used to have the teams take a paper and pencil test with some questions and then score those and then pick the top teams to participate in the semifinals and finals. But this year, everybody's participating in the buzzer round against each other, and then we'll have a semifinal and final round.
Off the top of your head, you know who some of the teams are?
Oh yeah, we have civic organizations like the Cartersville Rotary Club, the Etowah Foundation. We have TELUS. We have somebody from Shaw Hankins. Cliff Dempsey has a team from I believe from Magnolia for his company. We've got I believe somebody from the radio station. We've got several teams throughout representing all kinds of organizations. So it's going to be a fun day.
Who's your money on?
Well, if history repeats itself, it'll be from the TELUS folks or the booth folks. Usually do a pretty good job with it.
Dr. Hinesley, thank you for joining
us. Thank you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
But I had the guts to press the button.
We need the next picture.
Do we lose points for incorrect? No. No. Your reign's over.
Short-lived but fun. Oh, dear God. Oh,
Okay, here's the question. Name the artist. Team Newsbreaker?
Norman Rockwell.
That is incorrect. Really?
Doesn't really fit his genre, but it's pretty good trick work.
Name the artist of the painting shown. The painting is called The Music Lesson.
I'm with Alan Sanders. Y'all look strong up there, Alan. How do you feel?
Feeling good, but it's still early, and except for last year, BHF has always made it to the final, but we have yet to win the cup. Our goal, our whole team is to win that cup this year, so we're here to go all the way to the end.
Well, up against your last team, you're what, 8-0, something like that?
It was 10-0, but
10-0,
it was
yeah.
Fun. It was fun. That means 5 questions didn't get answered by either side, so there's some tough questions.
All right, who's the strongest member of your team? Who is the weakest member of your team?
You know, it's so funny because I think in terms of weightlifting, maybe Tom might be the strongest. I'm probably the weakest.
Okay, you did great, Alan. I was very impressed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
That is incorrect. Try again. All right, I guess.
I'm going to tell you something. The Lord loves Sodom and Gomorrah, but He cannot forget Sodom and Gomorrah. Is this 50 righteous will you destroy? 45 will you destroy? 40 will you destroy? 35, 30, 20, 10. But there wasn't the salt and the light that there needed to be in the city. So what we need right now more than anything else is the body of Christ to say we are salt, we are light, and we will shine. We will let our light shine in this city. This is what the city's crying out for. And the third thing, they met and they prayed. We have no idea how many prayer groups are going on in this county right now or over this city. I know right now their churches meeting. I got my ladies meeting right now with other churches over there. And y'all got folks scattered all over the place too, because we have no idea how many prayer groups are going on right now. But I can tell you this county is being saturated with prayer. I know where there's a Presbyterian Korean church in Ackworth that shuts the doors on Saturday morning. They stay in the church, eat in the church, sleep in the church, bathe in the church, go to work Monday morning because they're praying around the block inside the church right now. And I'm telling you, God's doing that all over this county. People are rising to pray like never before. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, and I know it's hard, but pray. It's not attend church, it's humble themselves and pray. It's pray and seek my face. So cry out to God like never before. And you don't want me to tell you what the next one was, do you?
Yes.
You sure? Yes. They continued in the apostles' doctrine. God gives spiritual oversight to counties and cities.
Right.
Okay? They continued in what the spiritual oversight said. Do. If we want to win our cities, then we got to hear what the spiritual bishops of the city say, and we've got to do it. Amen. 4 simple things, but this is what our city and our county needs from the body of Christ. Amen. Unity, which is unity coming together. They need love one of another. They need to see prayer taking place, and they need, and this is what we need as the body. We need to follow the spiritual oversight that God has placed in this county. Amen.
Amen.
explain to us what this is all about at the city of Euharlee. What's going on, Fred?
We're trying to clean up the river and the creek, Euharlee Creek in the city of Euharlee. We have people in the river right now with canoes and kayaks picking up all kinds of garbage, all kinds of junk wherever we can find out there. We have about 30 volunteers out on the banks and in the water doing our cleanup. And hopefully in about an hour or so we'll have people coming in to designated spots with junk and tires and everything else.
That's a good deal. How do you get people so motivated around here? You've had a great turnout.
Basically it was just word of mouth, the big thing, and passing the word around to other people and getting one out. So it's I'm very impressive and I'm very thankful for everyone contributing to everything. So.
I'm going to go look at the people on the river. And,
yeah, Dobson, if you go on Euharlee Road, cross the bridge, you see a corner right there, Dobson. That's eventually going to be a marina park for the city. That's where we have people coming in.
How often are you going to do this?
We're shooting for once a year. It's going to be an annual event.
Thank you, Fred. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Larry Jennings with First Response Plumbing. We fix water lines, sewer lines, camera, jet, repair faucets, whatever you might need as far as plumbing, give us a call. The name is First Response Plumbing, 770-386-5222. Thanks again, First Response Plumbing.
First Response Plumbing.
Hi, I'm Tom Riddle with Preferred Heating and Air Conditioning. We've been serving Cartersville and Bartow counties since 1998. We have a fleet of 7 trucks on the road to serve you day and night, 24 hours a day. If you have problems with your home or your business, please give us a call, 770-383-9001. Again, the name says it all. We are Preferred.
Has your old lawnmower got you down? Do you have weeds driving you crazy in your yard? Do your kids need something fun to ride? Come see us at Red Top Mower. We carry lawnmowers, weed eaters, backpack blowers, chainsaws, hedge trimmers. We're at 21 Kelly Clark Court on the corner of Highway 41, just 10 miles south of Main Street in Cartersville. We're on the web at www.redtopmower.com and we're on Twitter and Facebook. Our number is 770-966-7779. Red Top Mower.
We're right here in front of Louis' Friday night tailgate special. Tonight's Adairsville Spirit Night. I'm John Underwood. I do pregame show here for WYXC. I'm here with Coach Jim Kramer, head coach of Adairsville Tigers, and Will Sprague, the owner of Louis' Cafe. We're out here having a good time, and just see if we get a couple words from Coach Kramer about how the season's going. How some of his seniors are stepping up and playing this year. How you feel the season's going so far?
Well, so far, it's going very well. And, of course, our motto from the get-go is just try to get better every week. And we've made those strides ever since our practice game against Cass. And then throughout the season, we've gotten better. And our injuries, we've been nicked up a little bit. So we've had no serious injuries, knock on wood. And we've actually had some good practices this past week in our open week. Our kids were really focused. We practiced. We came in for film on Monday, and we practiced on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I gave them off today. So we've had a real productive week, and we'll be anxious to get cranked back up on Monday.
I know, Will, you've been following the season a little bit. I'm extremely excited about how Adairsville's playing this year. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I'd love to see someone from Bartow County take it all the way to the house. I'm really excited what Adairsville's doing this year. They're playing strong, they're playing consistent, and that's what it is with football, playing consistent. And you're doing the right thing. You say get better every week. That's the way you win ball games. And I'd love to see someone from Bartow County take it all. I'd love to have a big part of the end of the year here. State champions, it'll be nice to have. But we'll go one game at a time, right?
Yeah, one game at a time. And, we're in a tough region, and we got Coosa up next, and that's who we're focused on. I got 23 seniors on this team, actually 24, and 8 of them have actually started for us since they were sophomores. So we got an experienced seasoned team, and our team chemistry is very, very well. And right now our focus is good, and we don't seem to be complacent. So, you know, you always fight some kind of adversity, it seems like. Either you don't have a confidence and then you could possibly be overconfident, so you kind of gauge that. And during the open week, I thought our kids responded well, because they could have easily went out and not done a whole lot. But we went out the last 3 days and we actually had 3 pretty good practices. So that gave me all indications that we're not satisfied with just being 4-0, that we'd like to press on. And the kids are having fun. We've got great school spirit at this time. My coaches are doing a great job, and so, you know, any good team I've ever been with understands that, you know, it's all about just getting better every week and great team chemistry, and that's what we got right now.
Right. Yes, and I know y'all are playing Coosa next week. How's that game shaping up? How Coosa's playing this year against what y'all can defend, and how your offense?
Coosa could very well be the best 1-3 football team in the state. They've lost 3 games by a total of 10 points. You know, against Stars Mill, the defending state runner-ups last year, they lost on a last-second field goal. And now Stars Mill is probably not as good as they were last year, but they're still a good football team. And Coosa has I believe 20 seniors on their team, and I know they start like 11 seniors on offense. Now they have a few kids that go both ways, but they're big, they're physical, and they always play hard. So when you go in to play Coosa, especially going over there, you know that it's going to be a very physical game. And you know, they've been through some adversity as well. They had one of their starting kids get in a car wreck, and he's actually paralyzed. And a lot of the schools have been pitching in and trying to help that family. So Coach Perry does a great job over there. He hired a few guys that I know this past year. He's got a really, really good assistant staff as well. So Coosa's up next. That is the team that we're focused in on, and it's our first game of the sub-region schedule. And so I told the kids the other day, basically, yeah, we like being 4-0, but let's start fresh, learn from our mistakes, feel good about our season, but really we're 0-0, and it's part of the new season.
Coach, we're really excited about how the season's going, and, you know, we really appreciate you coming out tonight, and you know, congratulations on your 4-0 start. I know y'all start the sub-region schedule next week, and, you know, best of luck to y'all. We'd love to see y'all come November 4th, be playing that region playing game for the region championship in the first seed of the state playoff. So, you know, congratulations, and we look forward to hearing some good things out of Adairsville this year.
All right, thank you very much.
Welcome to Louis. What can I get for you? Hey, welcome to Louis. We're here Monday through Friday from 6:30 to 2. We do breakfast and lunch. We have call-ahead order, catering, drive-through service. Anything that you need, we can take care of you. And we're now open on Fridays from 5:30 to 9 for dinner, coffee and desserts, and we're also open on Saturday for full breakfast and lunch from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We look forward to seeing you soon.
We have Grandma's Chicken Salad.
We have fresh baked muffins and tasty treats.
We have sub sandwiches and hot grilled paninis on homemade bread. And don't forget about our coffee. We've got a specialty house blend that's roasted for us weekly, as well as a full line of coffee espresso drinks, and we can make them how you like.
We can't wait to see you at Louis Cafe.
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. Don't get me on camera.
You got children, huh?
Don't get me on camera.
You look great.
Get Mallory.
Hey, Mallory. Nice to meet you. Has she won a game yet?
She's won a cakewalk.
This is a tremendous turnout out here.
Yes, it is.
What is this? Cartersville Primary School, and what is this event?
It's the fall festival, and all money that is earned goes to the PTC. Then the funds at the end of the year get dispersed out to whatever the school may need, like playground outside. The new playground was bought a few years ago, or benches, or whatever.
So it's really it's a good thing. It's raised. It looks like it's really raising a lot of money.
Yes, they had a record last year.
Record.
So I can't remember what the number was, but it was a record last year. So hopefully they'll do it again this year.
Is this bigger this year? Does it look bigger to you, or what do you think?
I don't know, a lot of things come at the end because the baskets make a lot of money.
That display of food over there is a better display I've seen in a grocery store.
I know, it's wonderful.
All right, who are you?
I'm Deanne.
Deanne, I'm David. Very nice to meet you.
I know, David. I've met you before.
Oh, you have? I have a horrible memory. Deanne, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. This looks good.
It does. It's so tempting. It's so hard to work back here.
Oh, it is very tempting. I want to sample everything here.
I know.
What's the price ranges? What does a good-looking brownie like that go for?
The bigger bags like this, you're looking at like 50 cents.
50 cents for some brownies.
Can't beat that.
No, you cannot beat that. What else you got here?
We've got all different variety of cakes.
Are people buying it?
Oh yes.
This is one of the best looking displays I've ever seen.
I think so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who are you?
I'm Judy Tesser.
Judy, nice to meet you. And you're at the Cartersville Primary, what do you call this?
Cartersville Primary School.
Yeah, but what's the function
Oh,
here?
this is Fall Festival.
Fall Festival. Keep
Yeah.
forgetting. Okay. What are you doing? Hold on, let me show what you're doing here. All right. You're taking names. I take it you're selling.
This is spirit wear for all of the Cartersville school system, you know, all 4 schools.
Oh, you're selling for all 4 schools?
4 schools because it's generic. It's not just for the primary school. It's for anybody who loves the Canes. And
is anybody buying? Anybody signing up?
Oh yeah. We've sent out orders several weeks ago at the school, and we did very well. And now we're selling them here, and we'll be selling them again at the schools.
Are they fair prices, or are you gouging people?
Oh no, we would never gouge people. Our company is we're a marketing promotional company.
Oh, you are?
My husband has been in the business for 44 years.
Okay. Oh, so you're not with a school. You're a company that sells this stuff.
I am a retired school teacher. I taught here at the primary school for 17 years.
Really?
Yep. And I retired 2 years ago. Met and married my childhood sweetheart.
You're kidding me.
No. We just got married in July.
Wow.
And we knew each other from 7th grade. And then we didn't see each other for about 52 years. And anybody who can do the math can figure out the age.
You literally did not see him for 52 years.
Literally. Never heard from him.
How did you run into him?
And then we had a reunion. We're from New York.
Right.
And we had a get-together, not a school reunion, but a neighborhood reunion. And we met up there, and that's all she wrote.
How did you persuade him to move down here?
Not easily, believe me. He's a true diehard New Yorker, as I am, but I've been here for 20 years. So it was either that, my way, or the highway, I guess.
Does he like it here?
He does. He actually loves it here.
This grows on you, I think.
It really, yeah, it's a whole other
And you
way.
didn't want to adapt to New York.
No, we love New York, and that's always going to be our home,
right,
in our hearts. But Cartersville is a fantastic place to live, and so here we are now. He's got this business, Marketing Concepts,
right,
and it was up in New York and Connecticut, but now we're based here. And
well, that yellow shirt, what does that go for? That T-shirt, I'm curious. I just want to know if you're fair. I'm curious what you're.
Oh yeah.
What are you asking for that?
Okay, for adults adults, it's $15. That's the long sleeve.
Right.
And for the youths, it's $14.
That sounds fair.
It is very fair. We have really good prices.
So if I want some Cartersville Uncut t-shirts, you can put them together for me.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the more I buy, and you got to, how many buy? You got to buy at one time, like four. I mean, how many? You got to buy 100 at a time.
We usually do large volume because we service
right.
a lot of big companies.
I understand.
And you know, cost effective.
Oh, absolutely. All right, what was your name again?
My name's Judy Tesser.
And who are you with?
And it's Marketing Concepts. And you could reach us at 646-479-8235.
Interesting meeting you, Judy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great day.
Surgical suite and dental facilities. Pet Vet Clinic, join us on Facebook.
We offer in-house blood work where you can get results immediately. We also have digital x-rays.
Come on down to Pet Vet Clinic. We're located at the corner of Burn Hickory and Mission Road. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We're here Saturdays from 8 to 12. Hope to see you soon.
We're here again at West Shell Knife Trading Post here at 1333 Joe Frank Harris Parkway. Just in, 3x5 dust mats. Regular $14.95. We're running a Cartersville Uncut special, $10 a piece, guys. Strong selection of heating and air units, Carrier, Ring, Goodman, Bryant, you name it, guys, at the lowest prices guaranteed. Handmade unfinished cabinets, oak and birch. No pressboard, guys. Look right here, guys. Our strong selection, hardwood flooring, engineered, tile. We've got the lowest prices guaranteed. I don't care, they can't beat us. Here, heavy-duty plastic sinks. Regular $25, we'll run a Cartersville Uncut special, $15 a piece. Here we got some other sinks. Decorative mats, stainless steel. Look back here, guys. Tub shower combos, vanities. Guys, just come by and see us. Once again, 1333 Joe Frank Harris Parkway, right across from the Quick Trip.
With Jamie Laney. Jamie, tell everybody what's going on.
Well, behind me you see folks that are grabbing handmade bowls. This is for the Empty Bowls Project. Empty Bowls was a thing that started in 1991 in Michigan, kind of grassroots effort to raise money in one day to feed people, to feed the hungry. Here in Bartow County, I don't think we've had an Empty Bowls Project before, so this year's our first. We have sold over 300 tickets, so it's a sellout event. We're excited about that. We know that we made the $6,000 mark, but an interesting thing is, last week at Roselawn, 45 bowls left the Empty Bowls tent. So we actually have kind of in a way made more than the $6,000 mark. We give all that money to Empty Bowls. I'm sorry, we give all that money to Backpack Buddies. Backpack Buddies is a group that's with the school system. Kelly Whitmire is our homeless liaison there, and she's going to talk a little bit in a few minutes about where that money goes and what that money is set up for. But basically what we're doing is we're feeding school-aged children throughout the weekend. They have 7 meals packed into a backpack, and it can take them through the weekend. When they come back to school on Monday morning, they're usually enrolled in like a free and reduced meal plan for breakfast and for lunch. So this is our first event. I think it's a success. I think people are smiling. We have food from CC's Pizza, Johnny Mitchell's, Westman's. I know I'm going to miss a few. Sage Cottage from Adairsville. But anyway, check out the food. It's delicious.
Jamie Laney, thank you.
You're welcome. This is my friend Natalie Goodwin. Natalie Goodwin is the Booth Art Academy director. She was in a class with me a few years ago. Manager.
He's making me seem more important than I really
Very
am.
sorry. She was in a class with me, a master's class with, what school was that?
Lesley University.
Lesley University. What did we do at Lesley University?
We played mostly. We had a blast.
A lot of fun. And how did we find out about empty bowls, this whole thing that's happening behind us?
Our first professor was amazing. He was an amazing guy, very inspirational, and he was talking about that his school had just gotten done with their first ever empty bowls. And Jamie and I right away were like, what is that? You know, this sounds so cool. How can we do something like this? So he told us what he had done. Basically, he had the kids make all of the bowls, and then the parents would come. All of the proceeds that they made from the event would go to feeding the hungry in their community. We thought, this is awesome.
Yep.
We want to recreate this in some type of way. So Jamie spurred the idea. He's been on the forefront of making it happen. But
it's been a lot of fun. I'm a little tired, but Natalie has also been a tremendous help with opening up the TRC, letting us use potters and the potter schools there to get prepared for this event, and we're looking forward to next year.
Yeah, we had a throwdown event where we threw 60 bowls in one day, and that's what a lot of people are going to be eating out of today or taking home with them to eat out of later as a reminder of all the empty bowls in the world.
I'm with Samantha Plott. Hey Samantha.
Hi.
We're at the Empty Bowls.
Empty Bowls.
Why are you here?
Well, I work for Wes at Westman's, and we're very interested in this. Backpack Buddies, giving money to kids around Bartow to help them with food and all that. So we're here with Brunswick Stew and just being a part of it.
Why aren't you wearing your crown?
Well, I didn't want it to be about me today. So I just really wanted to be here and help with anything that they needed me to. So.
You don't feel like you should be wearing your crown?
No. I didn't want to draw attention or anything like that.
You ever like walk through Walmart or anything wearing your crown?
You know, I've been to Walmart 3 times with that thing on, and I get the weirdest looks like, why are you wearing that in Walmart? So I think they think I like to play dress up with it sometimes, the looks that I get.
Oh, they just think you're a goofy kid?
I am kind of goofy.
Yeah.
But
So you have worn your crown in Walmart. Why did you wear your crown in Walmart?
Well, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I need to go to Walmart and get this. So, I mean, it would be silly to go home, take off all your stuff, and go back into town. So, I just go ahead and go on in with it. But I always, whenever I'm getting out of my car, I kind of hit it on the door. So, and then it's crooked, and I'm walking through, and I don't even know it's crooked until someone's like, it's about to fall off your head.
All right, so everybody knows what we're talking about with crown. What crown is it?
Miss Teen Georgia Motor Speedway.
But you've also worn some other crowns. What were the other crowns?
Miss Cartersville, let's see, Miss Georgia Sunburst. That was my first state title that I won when I was, it was my 10th birthday, yeah. So I remember being on stage and I was like, okay God, let this be my birthday present. So, then there's a few more when I was younger. But I'm competing for the title Miss Georgia Teen USA in November. So.
Was your mother one of those weird parents when you were like 3 and 4, put you in full makeup, made you go into every pageant?
No. It's
I mean, I've read about mothers like that. Is your mother like that?
No, Mom's not like that at all. She's very supportive though with whatever I want to do. It's always been something that I've been interested in.
Right.
So I like getting up there on stage, and it's fun for me, and it's a good way to raise money for college.
When you have a kid, if your kid wants to do it, they're going to do it?
Oh Lord, I don't know about having kids, but if they want to, yeah. But I just want to make sure that they don't get a big head, or you know, they stay grounded in who they are, not get caught up in it.
You could get caught up. So you've met some that are caught up in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of catty girls in pageant world. I don't think so. I've never really met that many, but there are a few.
Really?
Yeah, there's a few. They're like, I'm going to do it this way, and this way, because I am the best. But there's not a whole lot like that. People make it up to be so much more than what it is.
Samantha, everybody. Nice to see you again, Samantha.
You too. Always a pleasure. So.
I'm with Mary at Blue Skies Riding Academy. I understand y'all have a big deal coming up out here on October 30th. What is it?
Yes, we sure do. We're having our Fall Festival Halloween party, and it's from 11 to 4. That's a Sunday, and we would love for everyone to come out, take a look at the farm, all the horses, and participate in lots of fun events.
Like what?
We have bobbing for apples, pumpkin carving, trick-or-treating, pony rides, and a costume contest.
Now, how much does this cost to get in?
Well, we have a $5 donation just to come on in.
Okay.
And all of the proceeds go to help feed the horses through the winter. That's our hay fund.
Let everybody know, these animals is like, some of these it's a retirement home. These are never put down or anything like that. And you all take care of these horses and they live a long life.
Absolutely. Blue Skies Riding Academy is a nonprofit that rescues horses.
Right.
And then we in turn use them in our lesson program. And our lesson program is for children and adults, as well as a therapeutic riding program. So the horses are rescued out of bad situations, and we try to take care of them and also make them useful so they can have a good, happy, useful life.
Sure are pretty animals out here. Blue Skies Riding Academy. Again, tell everybody, October 30th, what's going on?
From 11 to 4, bring out all your family and friends, pony rides, pumpkin carving, trick-or-treating, costume contest. We're going to have lots of fun, and I want you to meet all the horses.
How do they get more information?
You can give us a call at 770-926-2003, or you can go online with blueskiesridingacademy.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Need a side-by-side refrigerator, freezer, washer, dryer, stove, treasure chest outlet. Sofa, love seat, china cabinet, dining room table, the sofa that thinks it's a bed, treasure chest outlet. What's your entertainment pleasure? Old school, new school, really old school, treasure chest outlet. Across from Hobby Lobby, 188 North Morningside Drive. Also check us out on the web at www.treasurechestoutlet.com.
Trust your residential concrete work to the professionals with over 34 years of experience in the industry. Call the experts at Richard Barnes Concrete. We specialize in driveways and slabs, curbing, retaining walls, driveway removals and replacements, and patios. Color and stamping are also available. At Richard Barnes Concrete, free estimates are available and we are fully licensed and insured. So trust your residential concrete work to the professionals with over 34 years of experience in the industry. Call the experts at Richard Barnes Concrete today.
Hey Cartersville, this is Amanda at Southeastern Auto Works. We just wanted to remind you to stop by and see us. Here at Southeastern Auto Works, we handle classics, customs, and collisions. We can do paint, body work, mechanical, and we can save deductibles on most insurance claims. You can go to our website at www.southeasternautoworks.com, or you can call us at 770-606-0665.
I'm with Jeremy Digsby right now, and we are telling everybody where we're at.
We're to see you at the pole rally here at the Clarence Brown Conference Center. Nice convention center we got in town, and packed out with students. I mean, 1,500 more.
I have never seen so many kids in my life.
Oh, it's crazy. It was this way last year. We may even have more than last year, but God is doing something great in our community. It's not just through our students, but it's in the lives of our students and in response just to their lives. And we're seeing adults come to Christ. We're just seeing adults encouraged just to see what God is doing in the lives of our students. And this is just one of the many ways that God is showing up. And so to see at the pole rally, because this morning we know of at least 1,000 kids just in Bartow County that were at their school's flagpole praying for our community, for their families, for our country, and for our different schools and their teachers. And just a great morning, a great day just to see God glorified, but just to see students praying and spending time with one another is just an awesome thing.
Jeremy, okay, you're with Tabernacle Baptist?
Yes, sir.
What is your role there? What do you do?
I am the middle school pastor at Tabernacle Baptist Church here right in town, and that's what I do. I get paid to play pretty much and have a good time, so it's great.
So you like what you do?
I absolutely love what I do. I have some most amazing students, awesome parents, awesome leaders. We've got a great church, and then we're just part of a great community where we partner with other churches, and so it's just an awesome thing to be a part of. God, that's good.
What's your goal?
In
preaching, reaching these young people, you reach it. You have a, you have a position where you're. What's your goal with these young people?
We go big. We're going big or going home, and our goal is to see every student in Bartow County come to know God, love God, and serve God. And then through God working through the students, we want to reach their families as well, and just see God work through their lives, and then just see them plug back in and just continue the process. It's a ripple effect where they get impacted by God. They just want to share with others. That's a goal we have right there. Just to see every student in Bartow County come to know Christ, and we believe it'll happen. We believe it'll happen.
It's a good goal.
Yes, sir, it is.
Jeremy, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. Absolutely. You're welcome.
Look, I ran into Logan and his friend. What's your friend's name?
Sheldon.
Nice to meet you, Logan. We're at see you at the pole. Tell everybody, what band are you in? You're a singer, right? Singer, songwriter,
yes,
musician?
Yes, sir.
So how's that going for you?
It's going good. We're trying to get somewhere. Hopefully it's going to take us somewhere in life.
Hopefully. You're looking for that big break, I guess, right? Well, are you practicing and rehearsing every day?
Yes, sir. We got a lot of work coming for us, though.
Really? Yes. Well, when are you going to let us see what you do?
Whenever you want.
Really?
We'll get something together for you.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it, man, so we can put it on Uncut.
All right.
All right, well, good seeing you all. Thank you. David Franklin, he is the Bartow Baptist Association, what do you call it, president, head man, big man?
Yeah, I'm the area missionary guy.
All right, what is this event? Tell everybody what it is.
David, this is See You at the Pole. See You at the Pole is an annual event where students gather around their flagpole on a certain day during September and pray for their school. And then we do a big rally here. Not every place does it, but we do a big rally here. And these are students from across denominational lines. Some of them have churches, some of them don't have churches. But we've gathered together just to encourage them, celebrate what they came out early this morning, 7:30, and prayed. And so it's a national thing happening across the nation, but in Bartow County, it's a pretty big deal.
You have to be thrilled with this turnout. I mean, there's only 20,000 people in Cartersville, and I'm hearing that there could be 1,000 people in here tonight.
Well, and David, it's not just Cartersville. You know, we got kids from Woodland, Cass, Adairsville, all over, and so people just really come together in Bartow County to do something special.
All right, what's going to go on here tonight? What's the event?
Tonight, these kids will they'll see a video of all the different flagpole prayer groups. They'll sing some. We got a speaker that will challenge them. And then on their way out, they get a special thing called the Life Book. And the Life Book, each one of them get 3, and they're encouraged to go give them to somebody who doesn't know Jesus.
Very exciting to be here, David.
Well, let me just say this Life Book, we're only the second place. They just got printed. Only the second place in Georgia got the Life Book, and we've got one for every student in Bartow County.
What is it?
It's a thing that tells the story of creation to Christ. It's got the book of John, and it's designed just for students, and it's got notes and stuff like that about the book of John. And you and I have talked about Bartow County's doing a lot of first things.
Yeah.
And it's another one of those first things. And I ain't even told you about the movie Courageous that we weren't supposed to get, but now we got it coming. So,
David Franklin, thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
Tonight, the band presents their show, Celestial Sojourn, featuring fanfare for the third planet, and from Whole Suite, the planets, selections from Mars and Jupiter. Drum major, Emily Woodring. Is the band ready? Adairsville High School, you may now take the field in exhibition performance.